I want you all to take a look at this photograph. Do you notice anything eerie about it? I didn't at first, but when I read the backstory of this photo, I was, for lack of a better term, disturbed. You see, the man in the center of the photo with the executioner-esque mask is the subject of this grim video. The story goes that on Halloween night in 1962, a woman held a Halloween costume party and invited all of her friends plus a bunch of people from their high school. From there, it turned into your usual Hollywood high school party with drugs and promiscuous acts littering the house. While all of this was happening, someone locked all the doors to the house from the outside, and other students claimed that there were dowel rods that covered the top of the windows. At some point that night, one of the high schoolers took out their camera and snapped the photo I showed you all at the beginning of the video. Little did they know that within that photo was death looming amongst the crowd. At some point that night, assumedly when everyone who had been drunk started winding down, the stranger revealed his weapon. Panic ensued as everyone tried to escape, but unfortunately, 7 high schoolers were mutilated by the knife the stranger held before police began arriving. The stranger quickly fled through a window he had left open and was seemingly never seen again. However, in 1969, the FBI claimed to have found the mask worn by the man during the 1962 Halloween Massacre. And since then, no other evidence has been found. So, fun story, right? This story actually turns out to be an urban legend due to the fact that no police reports were made on Halloween night in 1962 that related to a crime like this. Another thing to prove that it's fake is with the strange logical loopholes. Many people on the internet ask how the stranger was able to get inside if he locked the doors from the outside, but what I feel is the bigger question is how a group of high school students weren't able to bring down a door. Even if it was locked from the outside, if you have multiple people pressing against the door trying to escape, the door will most likely snap off its hinges and allow everyone to flee the scene. Another thing I want to ask though is why no one tried to fight back against this stranger. Even if, let's say, everyone is drunk, most people would see their friend being attacked like that and rush to go help them or would try to fight the man. And those 2 loopholes were ones I came up with while writing this script. But even after all the loopholes were revealed to me and I learned that this story was nothing more than an urban legend, I began asking myself something. I asked myself the same question I did in the Bunny Man video, which was where did the story come from? Everywhere that I look online explains the origin of the picture, but not the origin of the story itself, so I took it upon myself to try and find an answer for that question. The picture itself originated from a group of photos that I will refer to as vintage Halloween costumes. In an age before Party City or Spirit Halloween, there weren't any places to buy pre-made costumes. In fact, pre-made Halloween costumes weren't really a thing during that time period. So what many people did was they made DIY costumes. A lot of these costumes were very simple, but other people took the time to create something terrifying or quite cool, similar to modern day cosplayers. The photo is most likely from a costume party, yes, but one that didn't end in tragedy like the one in the story. And while speaking of the story, I asked myself where it could have possibly originated from. And after my research and some time to think about it, I've come up with a theory. Recently I did a video on YouTube about videos that frightened me when I was younger. You should check it out because I had a lot of fun making it, but the reason I bring up that video is because there was a YouTube video called Blank Room Soup with a lot of mystery surrounding it. You could slip and fall endlessly through that rabbit hole, but the main takeaway is that through the mystery of where this video came from and who was filmed, people started to create rumors, and those rumors developed into a creepypasta. I believe something similar happened with this photo. Through the mystery of where the picture came from and the off-putting nature of the person in the black mask, it's not unlikely that someone saw that picture and created a story surrounding it to try and scare people. But I wanted to talk about this urban legend because, similar to what I stated in the Bunnyman video, urban legends are stories told to justify a societal belief or anxiety. The Bunnyman story was an urban legend that justified the anxiety of going out at night, according to my research, and I'm led to believe that the 1962 Halloween Massacre urban legend is meant to justify the anxiety society has with people hiding behind masks. I also believe it's a way to express the anxiety society holds about being intoxicated around people that are most likely strangers to you. Because in the story, the masked man was just a random person, a complete stranger to everyone in that building, but yet everyone seemed too intoxicated to even notice he was there. But what do you all think? If you think differently, I'd like to hear you out in the comments and discuss it. But that is the end of the video topic at hand, so if you want to stick around and listen to me yap for a second, then go for it. But uh, this video was something that I kind of made out of just randomness. I was searching through just lists of urban legends and stuff, and this topic actually captivated me. I saw, the title, The 1962 Halloween Massacre, and I was like, oh wow, okay, let's check it out. And I started reading about it, and man, it's like, even though it's short, it's really like intriguing. And after digging through the research and trying to figure out where it came from and all that, I actually am really kind of invested into this urban legend. And I'm glad I made a video on it because I like how it seems to relate back to other videos I made, like the haunted, or not haunted, but the creepy YouTube videos and the Bunnyman video. It feels connected to those in ways that like some of my other videos feel connected. For instance, like the connection between the Doors analog horror series and the Woman Next Door video. I kind of connect to the Uncanny Valley video, in which the Uncanny Valley video explains what makes the other two so like creepy and terrifying to me. But I don't know, I really liked this video, or I really liked this topic, and I'm super intrigued in the other urban legends I'll find. But for my next video, I'm really excited for it, or well, I don't know if it'll be my direct next video, but it'll be one of my upcoming videos. So I'm super excited for it. Please stick around to watch it. I hope you all have a great day, night, morning, afternoon, whatever time it is, and I will see you all in the next video.